Welcome. What do you call a potato that wears glasses? A spectator. Okay, gonna get straight to it. So we've got resume share, please. Oh, beautiful. So we are talking about second and higher derivatives. This one will be a short one, I promise. Essentially, you can differentiate a function multiple times. Okay, now we like to use the first derivative, we like to use the second derivative. Those are the main ones, but we can derive or differentiate more than that. Okay, so first things first, it's more the notation that you have to be aware of. So that's why I've kind of written this giant table out just so you can kind of see. Now, in terms of your second derivative, most times you're just going to see it as y double dash. Okay. If, what could also happen is they could do y and put 2 in a bracket. Up top, it just means y dash dash. Okay. Now, this is where it gets weird. For if I let my first derivative be dy dx, your second derivative becomes d squared y dx squared. Okay. It's just a notation thing. And so same thing for f dash x. If I derive f dash x again, we just say f double dash x, or you can even do f of 2x. Okay, just means you've derived twice. So that means if I've done it to the nth, so I've done 1 and 2, essentially it could be y to whatever the bracket n would be, and it could be y to however many dashes, whatever. And then for this one here, it would be d to the power of n y, dx to the power of n. It's just going to follow the same pattern. Okay, it could be as many dashes as whatever, or just be f and x. Okay, so that's just a little bit of the notation. I'm going to highlight the ones that you see most often. You definitely see the double dash. You definitely see the d squared y dx squared, and you definitely see the double dash. Okay, everything else is slightly less common, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, but it's good to know. Okay, very simple. Find the first 4 derivatives of fx equals 2, 4 and x plus x to the power of 7 on 7. Okay, so I'm just going to rewrite it in a way that's a little bit nicer for us to derive. Essentially, I can write it as 4 times x, and if it's on the bottom, write it as a negative indice. Okay. Now I'm just going to keep that x on 7, x to the 7 on 7 as it is, and let's derive. So first f dash x, this should become hopefully minus 4 x to the minus 2 plus x to the 6. Okay. I'm hoping that that's what you got. I'll let you actually try the next 3 without me. So pause the video, give it a shot, check if you're correct. Okay, now in case you guys are freaking out about where I got that x on 6 from, the 7 comes down the front. Bracket remains this, or kind of remains the same, but now I lose 1 power. Sorry, I wrote 6, it should be 7. They cancel out, leave me with just x to the 6. Okay, so that's that. Pause it, try it. Okay, hopefully if you paused it, now your f double dash x, it should be now positive 8, x to the minus 3. But now I'm plussing by 6x 5. Okay, now my third one, f triple dash, this should become minus 24 x to the minus 4. And this should become plus 30x 4. And my fourth derivative, so just 4 dashes, should be 96 x to the minus 5 plus 120 x to the 3. Okay, that's it. That's all it is for today's lesson. Enjoy, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.